Yes, students of the third grade English department, College of Basic Education, Misan University. Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to continue our, critical analysis and critical commentary upon the our one act play, which is Riders to the Sea by J.M.Synge. I think the last lecture we have reached Sanna um, to the point that is on page 20. Yes, Moria looking up at Kathleen and speaking curiously. Isn't it turf enough you to have for this day and evening? So we know that there is a bundle Hazma, of clothes, and they don't know whether these clothes related to Michael or not. Okay, so they don't want to show the bundle to their mother because hurt or uh, shocked, and there maybe something happened to her health. Anyhow, Maria looking up at Kathleen and speaking curiously. Isn't it turf enough you have for this day and evening? Kathleen, there is a cake baking at the fire for a short space. So there is a cake. Cake. She is baking a cake to whom? To Bartley, the last son. The last son. Who is preparing himself to take some horses or two horses to sell them in the fair. That is, there is a fair model for selling horses. زين. والcake here representing symbolize something, symbolize life, take care, symbolize life. It is one of the symbols in the play. Maria looking at Kathleen and speaking curiously. Isn't it turf enough you have for this day and evening? Kathleen, there is a cake baking at the fire for a short space. Throwing down the turf. Turf is, something which is used for chimney or extinguishing fire. And Bartley will want it when the tide turns if he goes Connemara. Connemara is the place on the other side of the sea, in Irish, of course, that he's going to sell the horses there. Nora picks up the turf and puts it around the pot. The oven, not oven, real oven, electric oven. It is only pot. Wow, قدر. Maria sitting down on a stool chair at the fire, and he won't go this day with the wind rising from the south and west. So there is angry tide. There is a tide. Yes. He won't go this day, for the youngest priest will stop him shortly. Youngest priest has special status, religious man, clergyman, priest. Because, yes, Nora, he'll not stop him, mother. And I heard Simon, and Stephen, Fiti, and Colm Sean saying he would go. So Bartley decided to go to Connemara to sell horses. What is he itself? Where is he itself? Where is he itself? He is not here. So she's she wants to see Bartley to talk with him. And Maria, the mother, wants to talk to her son. He went down to see would there be another boat sailing in the week, and I'm thinking it would not be long till he is here now, for the tides turning at the green head and hookers tacking from the east. Kathleen, I hear someone passing the big stone. So there is a ship coming. So a big stone and the greenhead. These are places. Hooker. These are places. Places along the river or along the sea. I hear someone. Someone means some ship. One ship passing. Anyhow, Nora looking out. He's coming now, and he's in a hurry. So he's in a hurry. He's in a hurry. He wants to join the boat or the ship or the boat. Bartley comes in and looks around the room, speaking sadly and quietly. Where is the bit of a new rope? Where is the bit of a new rope? Where is the bit of a new rope? Bit of the new rope. هنا rope. He needs the rope. There is a piece of rope. Rope. So also the rope has has a symbol. Why? Because the rope symbolize used when you putting the coffin in the grave. Okay, so to symbolize death also. Yes. Yes. Where is the bit of a new rope, Kathleen? Was bought in Connemara. Okay, Kathleen, coming, give it to him. Nora, it's on a nail, by the whiteboard. A whiteboard also symbolizes something. The coffin or the tomb that it was made from what? It is made from. It is made from whiteboard. Yes. Yes. Then I hung it up this morning, for the big pig with the black feet was eating it. Anyhow, Nora gave him a rope. Is that Bartley? Okay. Maria, you'd do right to leave that rope, Bartley. Then Maria, request her son not to take the rope. Hanging by the boards, Bartley takes the rope. It will be wanting in this place. So it will be wanting in this place. Wanting shortage of men. You are the only man in the house. You are the only male in the house. So please stay here. Stay here. Stay here. We do not want to lose you, because your fate is death, just like your four son, your brothers, and your father, whom devoured by what? Devoured by what? By the sea. I will be wanting. It will be wanting in this place. I'm telling you, if Michael is washed up, Jarafahu. So she is sure. She is very sure that Michael will washed up, يعني يجرفه to the shore, to the coast, يعني إلى ساحل البحر. Tomorrow morning or the next morning or any morning in the week, for it's a deep grave, we will make him by the grace of God. So we will make to him deep grave. Deep grave, we are going to dig, نحفر له grave, قبر. Okay. Partly beginning to work with the rope. I've no halter, the way I can ride down on the mare. Mare is a horse, little horse, and halter something which is lijam will put on the head of the horse. And I must go now. This is the one boat going for 2 weeks or beyond it, and the fare will be a good fare. Fare is the place. Fare, Marad, to sail for sailing. What for sailing? What for sailing? Horses. Yes. So there is no ship, there is no boat for 2 weeks. So I have to join this boat. علي أن ألتحق بهذا البوت. This boat. Why? Because this boat, there will be no boat for 2 weeks or more. So I have to join this boat and to take my horses with me and to sail them where in كونيمارا في ذلك المكان في مدينة كونيمارا. For horses, I heard saying, okay, and the fare will be a good fare for horses. I heard them saying below. Maria, it's a hard thing they'll be saying below if the body is washed up and there is no man in it to make the coffin. So coffin, tabu. So she is asking her or requesting her son and saying, please stay, because she's just like sure, just if she is sure that the body, the dead body, the carcass or the dead body of Michael will washed up in in some time, and there must be a man who made the ceremony or occasion for the ceremony طقوس or ritual for the death, or to bury Michael, and to make the coffin. And after giving a big prize for the finest white boards, finest white boards الواح. So the coffin is made from what? From white board. تابوت يعمل من white boards ألواح بيضاء. And you would find in Connemara, you will find them in Connemara. Anyhow, yes. Yes, Maria. Partly, how would it be washed up? And we after looking each day for 9 days. So we are waiting for the carcass, the dead body, rejected Michael for 9 days, and he it did not come. لم تأتي لحد الآن. So how can it come at this moment? Yes. After looking each day for 9 days, and a strong wind blowing, gust a while back from the west and south. Moria, if it wasn't found itself, that wind is raising the sea. If it wasn't find itself, that wind is rising in the sea. So if the carcass, if the dead body doesn't come or won't come, So the wind is rising. So the wind is high. When the wind is high, there will be angry tide, موج عالي قوي. Okay, and there was a star up against the moon. ستار اب هنا شباب، هنا ستار اب هنا مسألة استرولوجي، يعني مسألة يعني فلكية خلينا نسميها. so يعني هنا we enter to or we come to superstitions، إلى الخرافات، أنه إذا كانت a star against the moon فما الذي يحصل. and it is rising in the night. If it was 100 horses or 1,000 horses you had itself, what is the price of a thousand horses against a sun where there is only one sun only? You are going to sell 2 horses, and what is the value? ما قيمة 1,000 horses in front a son, in front a man who is the only man. يعني ما قيمة 1000 حصان أمام شخص، أمام رجل واحد وهو الشخص الأخير المتبقي، the rest from the family. yes. 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 Again, it's a sun where there is only one. Only there is one sun only. شخص واحد. نعم. Yes, زينب. Bartley working at Holter. Holter اللجام. To Kathleen. Let you go down. Let you go down each day and see the sheep aren't jumping in on the rye. Let you go down each day and see the sheep. The sheep aren't jumping in on the rye. Rye, Shalem, kind of plants. The or the sheep eats, and also, it has some kind of grain. If the jobber comes, you can sell the pig with the black feet if there is a good price going. So when I'm absent, when I'm, in my absence, because I'm going to Connemara, so you have the pig khanzir, you can sell it there, and can survive تعيشون from or survive from the money that you get. Yes, Maria, how would the like of he get a good price for a pig? How would the like of her get a good price for a pig? He is telling him that the women, the girls, السمسارة واللي يبيع أو يشتري, the women cannot do not the girls do not have the ability to make deal with men. So that's mean they can overcome them يغلبونهم يعني in deal في المعاملة. Partly to Kathleen, if the west wind holds with the last bit of the moon, if the west wind holds with the last bit of the moon, when the moon is about to set, إذا على وشك أن يغرب, let you and Nora get up weed grass, يعني نوع من الأعشاب, enough for another cook for the kelp. Yes, for the kelp. Also at this point of time, or certain moment of time, you can bring wheat for the cook. Its hard set will be from this day with no one in it but one man to work. It's a hard set. It is difficult for us, all of us, when there is only man work at the house, only me, only Bartley. But we know even Bartley is going to what? Is going to leave uh, to Connemara for some days. Yes. Um, Maria, it's a hard set. وضع صعب. We will be surely the day you are drowned. So she drowned, sink in the sea. So, Maria, the mother, told him she's very sure that you are going to drown in the sea and you are going to die. You are going to die, no way. With the rest of the family, like your brothers, like your father, like your grandfather. What way will I live? And the girls with me. How can I live? How can I live? What's the way? How is the condition of us, me and your sisters? And I am an old woman looking for the grave. Old woman looking for the grave. I'm about to die. I'm a very old woman. Bartley lays down the halter, takes off his old coat, and puts on a new one of the same flannel. Same flannel. Okay, so he put up his own coat. معطف. Bartley to Nuri. Is she coming to the pier? So there is a place. I mean the ship. He's asking about the ship. Nora looking out. She is passing the green head. Passing the green head, a place. Yani the ship or the boat is passing this place, and it will come to a certain. To put the sail خلينا نقول or stop at certain place and letting fall for herself. Fall herself يعني تتوقف. لا تضع الأشياء تتوقف. Partly getting his purse and tobacco. Purse يعني محفظة. Tobacco تبغ. I'll have half an hour to go down. So there is half an hour in front of me, and you will see me coming again in 2 days or 3 days, or maybe in 4 days if the wind is bad. Okay, so he's not sure whether he will come in 2 days or 3 days or maybe in 4 days if the wind. If the wind is bad, we don't know the truth, الحقيقة, whether he will come back or not. لأن أنا سيعود أم لا يعود. Maria turning round to the fire الموقد. Turned her face. She is unwilling. غير راضية. Unwilling. She is not displeased. غير مسرورة with his leaving. Maria turned round to the fire and putting her shawl over her head. Her shawl, yes, يعني الحجاب or shawl. Isn't it hard and cruel man won't hear a word from an old woman? Yes. Yes. Isn't hard and cruel man won't hear him. You are hard. You are hard, harsh, rude. أنت صعب. أنت خشن الطباع. And cruel. أنت قاسي. قاسي أو يعني with your mother, because you do not hear your mother. أنت لا تسمع أمك. لا تسمع ما تقول. You won't hear a word from an old woman. I'm an old woman, so I'm a wise woman. Okay, so you have to hear me. And she is holding him from the sea. I want to prevent you from holding you, prevent you from going to the sea. Yes, Zainab. Kathleen, it is the life of a young woman. It is the life of a young man to be going on the sea. Life of the young man. So the young man likes what? Or the young man, I mean, partly likes adventure. يحب المغامرة هنا. And he would listen to an old woman with a one thing, and she is saying it over. And who would listen? And who would listen to an old woman with one thing and saying it over and over? She is saying that, I mean, this advice over and over again and again. But he doesn't listen. He must go. He must leave because he wants to, to get some money for living. للعيش, for livelihood. Partly taking the halter. I must go now quickly. I'd ride down on the red mare. Red mare. Red mare حصان. Yes. عادة يكون يعني أقصر. And the gray pony I'll run behind me. So great pony هذا عفوا هو الحصان الأصغر حجما. He will take him behind him. يعني راح ياخذهم اثنيناتهم, يعني واحد run behind me, and he will take the halter in one hand and he will take him with him. Okay, so he will take mare and what? Pony. Gray رصاصي. Yes. Now yes. Okay, so he is going to take with him mare الفرس, يعني أنت الحصان, وبوني قلنا شنو الحصان القصير الطول, يعني مو الكبير. Yes. The blessing of God on you. إذن فليبارك الله فيكم. Blessing of God. You are, under the let me say, the mercy of Allah, mercy of God. Crying out as he is in the door. He is gone now. God spare us. He is gone now. No, يعني he left with no return. بلا عودة. God spare us. God spare means يحفظنا, keep, protect us. And we will not see him again. See the mother. See Maria. What does she say? He will not come back. We will not see him again. He is gone now. And when the black night is falling, I'll have no son left in me in the world. So, after the night comes, there will be no son left to the family. No son left to the family. Yes. Okay. So the family will be with no male. لا رجل لا ذكر في العائلة. Okay. So she is very sure that he will meet his destiny, that is death. سيلاقي مصيره وهو الموت. Kathleen, why wouldn't you give him your blessing? See the relation. Kathleen, why don't you give him blessing? God, dua. You should pray for him. And he looking round in the door. Isn't it sorrow enough is on everyone in this house without your sending him out with an unlucky word behind him? Isn't it sorrow enough? Sorrow, something, you know, grief. Uh, is on everyone in this house without your sending him out with an unlucky word behind him. So you have to, I mean, the girl, Kathleen, saying that you should give him your blessing, your prayer. You make, let me say in our language, dua for him. You should bless his living. Is on everyone in this house without your sending him out with an unlucky word behind him, with an unlucky word with an unlucky word behind him, with an unlucky word behind him, and a hard word in his ear. So your words are very unlucky words, and and you are putting some hard word in his ear. When you say that he will not come back, he will not come back. Uh, Moria takes up the tongues and begins raking, uh, raking, and begins raking the fire aimlessly without looking round. Yes, she is taking, like malqat and raking, playing with the fire. Nora, turning towards her, you are taking away the turf from the cake. You are taking the turf. turf هذا قلنا العشب المحترق يعني from the cake, because she is telling her please leave the turf so as the cake is baked or toasted. Kathleen crying out, the Son of God forgive us. Come on, as Muslims we don't believe in the Son of God. That's mean the Christ, Ibnullah, Masih. We don't believe that Allah has son. Anyhow, this is the in Christianity, في المسيحية, that's they believe in the Christ, Jesus is the son of. Nora, we are after forgetting his bit of bread. Okay, so Bartley left and without taking the cake with him, and this is very important. Why very important? Because in Christianity and religion, that and the bread, the cake is bread also symbolize life. So when he left, I mean, his piece of cake or his cake, that's mean he left. That's mean he left his last opportunities to live in this life. Okay, so that's mean he's going to die no way. Forgetting his bit of bread, she comes over to the fire, Nora, and it is destroying. He'll be going till dark night, and he after eating nothing since the sun went. The sun went to the second day, and he will not eat anything. It is hard for him. I mean, something harmful for him. If destroy means harmful, يتدمر يعني harmful مؤذي. He'll be going. And it's destroyed. He'll be going till dark night, and he after eating nothing since the sun went, up, went up. Sun went up. That's mean from the dawn, and he won't eat anything. لم يأكل أي شيء. So this is difficult for him. Kathleen, turning the cake off the oven, it is destroyed. He'll be. Yes, surely there is no sense left on any person in a house where an old woman, there is no sense, no mind. يعني شو نقول احنا عقل عند اي واحد فينا. Okay. And this where an old woman will be talking forever. So our mother is, speaking all time, nagging all time. Yeah. See, there is something actually we can say regard the behavior or the conduct or the manner, the language of the girls, لغة البنات اثنيناتن كاثلين and Nora with their mother is very bad and is unrespectable way or impolite way. You see, غير مؤدبة. Okay, and you can see how harsh they are with their mother. Kathleen cutting off some of the bread and rolling it on cloth. Okay, so she cut a piece of cloth, a piece of cake, and roll it, wrap it with the cloth, the mash, to Moria. Let you go down now to the spring well. Spring well, I'm a place. Yes. Yes, we are on page 22. We are on page 22. Yes. Of course, in the book. Yes. Yes. Maria sways herself on her stool. Kathleen cutting off some of the bread and rolling it in a cloth to Maria. Let you go down. So they command their mother to go down to this place, Springwell, to this place. So there will be the ship, and there she can meet her son, Bartley, and give him the cake. Give him the cake. Let's see. Will she join or not? Will she join him or not? Let you go down now to the spring well and give him this, and he passing. You will see him then, and the dark world will be broken. Dark world. The dark world here she means the bad omen. ومن يعني النذر الأسود المشؤوم راح ينشال. ليش؟ لأنه you are going to bless him and give him this piece of cake. You can bless, give him blesses, تعطيه بركات, pray for him, graces, pray for him, and so on. Will be broken, يعني شلون نقول النحس سينتهي. And you can say God speed you. God speed you يعني بمعنى يعجل الله في وصولك سالما أو في العودة سالما. God speed you. The way he'll be easy in his mind. So when you say God speed you, يصلك الله بسرعة ويعجل عودتك بسرعة. Yes. This is ease your mind. Easy means شباب, ease معناها الراحة. Ease بمعنى الراحة to your mind, to your to his mind, to Bartley's mind. Moria taking the bread. Will I be in it as soon as himself? Will I be in it as soon? I can't, walk or run just like Bartley is a young man and I am an old woman. If you go now quickly, you can join him. Standing up, Maria standing unsteadily. It is a hard set I am to walk. It's a hard set I am to walk. Walk. صعب علي. ماشي. Kathleen looking at her anxiously. Give her the stick. Give her the stick العصا. Nora or maybe she'll slip on the big stone. She slipped ممكن أن تنزل. Yes. What stick? The stick Michael brought from Connemara. Stick جلبها لها Michael, her son, from Connemara. Maria taking a stick. Nora gives her. In the big world, see, these words are very important. These quotations are very important. So concentrate on them. ركزوا عليهم. Is the big in the big world? The old people do be living things. The big world. The big world. Let me say the modern world. العالم خلينا نسميه المتحضر. Okay? The big world. The big world العالم الأكبر. العالم خلينا نسميه المتحضر. Not our life, rustic life. حياتنا الريفية هذه undeveloped غير متطورة. يعني rustic life. rural life. Countryside life. In the big world, the old people take care of this world. In the big world, the old women do be leaving things after them. The old women leave things to their sons. That means their sons, their daughters inherited them. يورثونهم. Only in this place, in what? For their sons and children. But in this place, it is the young man. The young man. What? The young man be leaving things. يتركون الأشياء. I mean, the old woman inherited the old people inherited their sons, or inherit their sons. This is, something opposite. شيء مختلف. Paradox. تناقض أو مفارقة. Behind for them that to be old. Do be leaving things behind for them that do be old. She goes out slowly. Nora goes over to the ladder. Now, since their mother were left to join her son, to give him the cake. What does the girls get the opportunity to be sure of the bundle. خلي يتأكدون من البندل الموجودة عندهم من وين؟ في التيرف، في العلية، في المكان العالي. Take the ladder يعني السلم. Kathleen, wait, Nora. Maybe she turned back quickly. قد تعود بسرعة. She is that sorry. God help her. God help her. God help our mother. You didn't know the things she'd do. Nora, is she gone round by the bush? Bush, little trees. شجيرات قصيرة الحجم. Kathleen looking out. She is gone now. ذهبت الآن. Throw it down. Throw the bundle. بالبقشة أو شو نسميها الحزمة هذه اللي فيها الملابس. Throw it down quickly, for the Lord knows when she'll be out of it again. Out of it again, يعني out of the bush. قد تعود بسرعة. Nora getting the bundle from the loft المكان اللي يحفظون به القش في أعلى الغرفة. The young priest said he would be passing tomorrow. The young priest, رجل الدين, clergyman, will come to us tomorrow. And we might go down and speak to him below. If it is Michael's, they are surely. And we are going to find out, or to speak with the priest, if these clothes belong to Michael or not. These clothes, I mean, they in the bundle في الحزمة وفي الرزمة. Kathleen looking, taking the bundle. Did he say what way they were found? Where did they find the clothes? Nora coming down. There were two men, says he. Two men, says he. They rowing. Rowing means يجدفون. Rowing يجدفون. Rowing round with the putin. Putin means a little boat. Before the cocks crowed. That's mean before the dawn قبل الفجر. Crow يعني معناه صياح الديكة. crowd sorry. cock يعني معناها ديكة crowd. Yes, and the or of one of them or المجداف. caught علق به شنو the body الجسد. And they passing the black cliffs of the north. هذا هم a place. This is a place also. Then Kathleen trying to open the bundle. Kathleen tried to open the bundle. تحاول أن تفتح شوفوا هنا there is a surprise. Take care. Keep your mind open with me. خلوا بالكم وياي. Try to open the bundle. Give me a knife. Nora, and the strings يعني الشدة والعقدة perished with the salt water. يعني شو نقول يعني متجمد عليها الملح. yes 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 so يعني هذه العقدة تعفنت أو نعم فسدت إلى آخره أو تيبس عليه الملح. yes with the water perish, and there is with the salt water, and there is a black knot on it. You wouldn't loosen it in a week. You wouldn't loosen. You can't open it within a week. So bring me the knife to cut it off and to open the bundle. Nora giving her a knife. I've heard tell it was a long way to Dangle. I've heard tell it was a long way to Dangle. Dangle, يعني a place. Kathleen cutting the string. It is surely. There was a man in here a while ago. The man sold us that knife, and he said if you set off walking from the rocks beyond, it would be 7 days you will be in Dangle. So the distance المسافة from here to Dangle is 7 days. Anyhow, let's see. And Nora, and what time would a man take and he floating يطفو على سطح قد تأخذ المسافة إذا طفى من دنقل إلى هنا على الماء. Kathleen opens the bundle and takes out a bit of stocking long جوارب يعني طويلة stocks. They look at them eagerly. إذن surprisingly eagerly بلهفة و yes 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 they look at them eagerly. Kathleen in a low voice, the Lord spare us. فليحفظنا الله. Nora, isn't it a queer, something strange, غريب, hard thing to say if it is his, they are, surely. If it is they are his whom? These clothes or these stocking belongs to Michael, the one before the last. الابن ما قبل الأخير. يعني ما قبل partly. يعني اللي مات قبل partly. اللي أيضا راح نشوف his destiny. Hard thing if it is his, they are. Surely. I'll get his shirt off. I'll get his shirt off the hook. the way we can put the one flannel on the other. So she's going to put flannel قماش يعني نوع من القماش. She looks through some clothes hanging in the corner. It is not with them. Kathleen, and where it'll be. Kathleen, I'm thinking Bartley put it on him in the morning, for his own shirt was heavy with the salt in it. Pointing to the corner, there is a bit of a sleeve. Sleeve يعني شو نقول ridden باقي منين of the same stuff من نفس القماش من نفس المادة. Give it that, give me that, and it will do. Nora brings it to her, and they compare the flannel. قارنوا بين القماشين. It is the same stuff. This is one surprise. The same stuff. نفس المادة. Nora. But if it is itself, aren't there great rolls of it in the shops of Galloway? There is also a great, a big amount of flannel in the city in Galloway. And isn't it many another man may have a shirt of it as well as Michael himself? Oh, there are, not only Michael purchase يشتري واشترى purchase that flannel or that cloth. Nora, who has taken up the stocking and counting the stitches. Stitches معناها الغرزات. ولربما الفتحات الموجودة في الجوارب. stitch معناه يغرز. yes. خلينا نشوف شو crying out. It is Michael. It is Michael, Kathleen. It is Michael. God spare him his soul. God spare his soul. And what will herself say when she hears the story? What she this is what our mother is going to do when she hears the story. And Bartley on the sea, Bartley also on the sea. Kathleen taking the stocking. It's a plain stocking. Plain يعني not stripped يعني سادة ليس مخطط. It is the second one of the third pair I knitted. The second one knitted يعني خيطت أو حاكت these stocking. I put up 3 score stitches. 3 score stitches يعني معناها 3 خلينا نسميه 3 دقم يعني. I dropped 4 of them. I dropped 4 of them. Kathleen counts the stitches. It is the number, isn't it? Crying out. Oh, Nora, isn't it a better thing to think of him floating that way to the far north and no one to keen him but the keen him? Keen means had معناه means يواظب لكن هين معناها يندب lament cry weep. Hags only hags yes yes خنزير البحر على ما أظن yes 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 anyhow a kind of animals and no one to keen him but the black hags that be flying on the sea. Yes yes Anyhow, so he yes, a kind of spirit, a kind of spirit like عفريت أو كذا إلى آخره. That do be flying on the sea. Nora swinging herself round and throwing out her arm, herself round and throwing out her arms on the clothes. And isn't it a pitiful? Yes. And isn't a pitiful thing? Pitiful means شيء يثير الشفقة, where there is nothing left of a man. This is very important also, quotation or quotes, where there is nothing left of a man. Isn't it pitiful, something sorrowful, شيء مؤسف مثير للشفقة, that there is from a man, a big man, a man, يعني a young man, nothing left of him, only little bit clothes, where there is nothing left of a man who was a great rower and fisher, but a bit of an old shirt and a plain stocking. Old shirt and plain stocking. جواريب. نعم. Kathleen, after an instant, tell me, is herself coming? So is our mother coming? Nora, I hear a little sound on the path. Little sound. So there is a sound, path, the way, طريق. Nora looking out, she is Kathleen. She is coming up to the door. She reached the door. وصلت الباب. Kathleen, put these things away before she'll come in. Put these, remove them, put them, hide them in some place. Maybe it is easier she'll be after giving her blessing to Bartley. She is easier. She feels pleased. She feels content, مرتاحة, when she gave the cake to whom? To Bartley. But let's see, whether she gave them or gave it to him or not. Um, uh, and we won't let on. Yes, maybe it is easier she'll be after giving her blessing to Bartley, and we won't let on. We have and we won't let on. So we don't reveal the secret. ما راح نخبر بهذا الامر, راح يبقى to keep secret, نحتفظ به سرا. On we've heard anything the time he's on the sea. The times he's on the sea, so we are going to tell our mother anything about the bundle, عن الحزمة, عن الملابس. Nora helping Kathleen to close the bundle. We'll put them here in the corner. They'll put them into a hole. Hole يعني فد حفرة أو ثقب في الأرض. In the chimney corner, Kathleen goes back to the spinning wheel. So spinning wheel is to see يعني spinning wheel for weaving wool, يعني غزل الصوف. شوفوا هنا البريميتيف لايف، الحياة البدائية وعمل النسوة هناك. only domestic work، عمل بيتي فقط، ليس عمل تدريس أو طب أو هندسة أو yes. Will she see it was? Will she see it was crying? I was. So Nora started crying, and Kathleen, keep your back to the door. خلي ظهرك على yes. The way the light will not be on you. The light will be not on you, and to show your drops, your tears, or drops of tears, or your tears. Keep your back to the door, the way the light will not be on you. Nora sits down at the chimney corner with her back to the door. Maria comes in them very slowly without looking at the girls. Maria comes in very slowly without looking at the girls and goes over to her stool. Her stool, kursi, at the other side of the fire. the cloth with the bread. The cloth with the bread is still in her hand. The cloth قطعة القماش with the bread is still in her hand. Keep this in your mind. That is, the bread symbolizes life. The cake symbolizes life. So there will be, I mean, the life of, there is ends for Bartley. The life or his life has an end. وصلت لنا أول ends and that. Uh, um, the girls look at each other and Nora points to the bundle of bread. Kathleen, after spinning for a moment, you didn't give him a bit of bread? لاحظوا اللغة. Look at the harsh language, the rude language, the impolite language of the girl towards their mother. It is a bad way, bad manner. You didn't give him in a harsh way. You didn't give him the bit القطعة البسيطة of bread. Maria begins to keen softly, begins cry, weeps softly without turning round. Kathleen, did you see him riding down? Maria goes on keening. Kathleen, a little impatiently. I think we will stop here, ladies and gentlemen, and inshallah, in the next lecture, we are going to finish the play. So till now we stop. Thank you for watching, and if you have anything, this lecture, is for morning and evening studies. Please, all of you must watch or re-watch. Let me say this lecture. It is very important, and still one lecture, and we will finish the text, inshallah. Then we come to attempt or to make a test, and to discuss the play more deeply, inshallah, in the forthcoming days في الأيام القادمة. Any questions؟ حد عنده سؤال شباب؟ No? Okay. If you have anything, if you have any questions, please let me know, but not here. I mean, inshallah, on the Google Meet. Please request, all you students and all representative of the request your colleagues to watch the lecture. Thank you and goodbye.